Still scoring like Mo Salah, but you won't see me on the wing. Oh, that's your girl I didn't know, brother. She was really trying to get it in. She was trying to give me blows, whoa, I didn't even say a thing. I don't force girls, I get girl force. Shorty blowing like the wind. Still winning, man, I can't lose. Had to hit him with a part two. Pretty girls, let me touch it. You got no touch, Lukaku. I finesse it, ain't hard to. I just R1 and then R2. I can run through if I want to. Like a through ball, I just pass through.
Alright guys, welcome back to the relegation battle. The international break's just finished, so let's get right into it. We'll start with England. We'll start with the Bulgaria game. So we'll start with Jack. Jack, what do you make of the 4-0 win on Saturday?
Comfortable, wasn't it? Slow first half and then stepped on it second half. A few shots, but nothing really troubled Pickford. So comfortable 4-0 win, really, for England, like qualifiers always are.
Yeah, I mean, currently top of the group. Do you think it's like in the next international break that England should stop playing like whoever Southgate thinks is the strongest team, or is it still time to like rotate and like give everyone a chance?
That's what he is doing now, though, isn't he? Both games, we know we're going to go through. Still played, even against Kosovo, 5-3 up. We knew come back, but they weren't going to trouble us again. I don't think. I think the win was certain anyway. Still kept players on. Didn't go to the bench until very, very late on.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's trying. He's trying to get the players playing together, getting used to playing together. Because I think the team that he played against Kosovo is the strongest team, near enough.
I mean, if it is, it's a bit worrying considering they put 3 past us quite comfortably. I think.
But obviously, I mean, one was a bad pass by Keane. One was a penalty, and the other was just a decent goal. But
I mean,
probably poor
the question I asked on Instagram: are we not giving Kosovo enough credit, or is it just they've clearly exposed England? Like they didn't respect England, if you want to put it that way. They pressed straight on the front foot or the whole 90 minutes. Generally let England get comfortable into the game, and they forced England to counter. So
but in the first half, that was good for us.
Yeah,
as they came onto us, look at our front three. It's devastating.
Yeah, but defensively, is it worrying?
Defensively, it's worrying, especially against a team like Kosovo, which aren't nowhere near the teams like France, Germany, Belgium, stuff like that. So that's what Southgate needs to work on, the defensive side. But I think we can cause anyone problems.
I mean, he did say he wants to cut out individual errors in the team, or is he the team?
That's never going to happen. Individual errors, you can't cut that out. That just happens. But team defending.
Are Keane and Maguire the best centre back that we're going to have, or do you think a back three is a better option?
That's a tough one.
Depends.
Obviously, Stones is injured. There's still Ben Mee, Tarkowski, Dunk, Joe Gomez. I mean,
Joe Gomez.
Back. I mean, we'll make our strongest 11. I'm watching Sky now and just thought that Michael Keane era. So in goal, I think Pickford's the only option really. Maybe Nick Pope, but Pickford is so comfortable. So do you think or this 2 at the back, 5 at the back is the best option, or do you think 4 at the back is the way forward for England?
I think 4. I don't think our problem is the defence. I think it's the midfield that's protecting that defence.
We don't have that good a midfield, so if we take a midfielder out, it's going to make us even
that's
worse.
just inviting more pressure.
Alright, so right back, who do you guys start? Say it's the Euros tomorrow. Who would you start?
Trent.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty unanimous.
Alright, yeah, I'd agree with that. Centre backs.
Though, can I just say, I was watching a game against Kosovo and he got exposed a few times defensively.
Yeah, but he's not a defender really, is he?
I feel against attacking teams, you've got the option of Wan-Bissaka, which is good to have.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is good, but to start, Trent, 100%.
Yeah.
Then centre back partnership, who do you guys go for?
Are we saying fully fit?
Oh.
Yeah, fully fit team.
Joe Gomez and Harry Maguire, or Joe Gomez and John Stones?
I mean, obviously Gomez hasn't had the best start to the season. He's Matip's been playing better than him, so there's only anything.
Either one of them three, because Keane is useless, and then I'm surprised. Did Lewis Dunk not get?
Nah, I don't think so.
I was very surprised. Yeah, he's had a good start to the season.
I'm surprised Burnley or Tarkowski didn't as well, because they had a good start to the season.
Yeah, I like Ben Mee. He's good.
Yeah, but I think Maguire will get more comfortable, but he does need a centre back partnership straight away. Obviously Keane started both games with him. Maybe Southgate is set on him, but is Keane the strongest option?
No.
I've had a good start to the season with Everton.
I'd say Maguire.
Yeah, obviously that's why I got picked. And in the first game, he was okay, but to be fair, that pass was poor. But Barkley didn't help him with the pass it gave him.
Yeah, I mean, apart from the pass, I didn't think he did much wrong. Because even as a defence as a whole were quite exposed in that game.
That's the thing about defence. If you make a mistake, it leads to the goal near enough. That's why it's so looked at. But yeah, you're right. After that pass, he didn't do that much wrong.
I mean, we look at Stones and how he played in the Nations League. Here's the mistakes he made.
Exactly.
So, I think that is a position that England have to worry about. But what about left back?
Chilwell.
Yeah, I think he is the best option for that. We'll go 4-3-3 because I think that's the best formation in England right now.
Yeah.
All right. 3 centre mids or 2 centre mids and a cam, whichever you'd like.
Well, I think Hendo holding for sure.
No. I don't think Hendo should hold.
Who would you have? Rice?
Nope. I'd have Harry Winks.
Yeah, I would have 2 centre mids as Henderson and Winks, and then
I
number 10 I'd put Maddison.
I thought he should have played the last game.
Is he even in the squad?
Yep. I'm happy he didn't.
Winks is a good shout.
Yeah, I'll play Winks and Hendo, but then I'll also play Maddison at the number 10 role.
But that just show you that Southgate maybe set on Rice then if he played both games.
Nah, I wouldn't be so sure on that.
Yeah, I don't mind the Winks holding.
He played both games,
Madison.
both minutes as well.
That don't matter.
I mean, Rice did do better this international break compared to the last one, but I still don't think he's...
Yeah, he was at fault for their third goal. Lost the ball in midfield. They attacked and scored. But first half,
he was shocking.
Quite good. First half, I thought he was actually quite good. Winning balls.
Second half, he went down. He don't know how to play a pass. He gives the ball away way too much.
The first game was a bit poor, but the second game, I thought first half he was actually alright.
Well, Rice?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if I'm watching the same game. I thought he was shocking.
No, Rice, he wasn't shocking in my opinion.
But what he's in the team to do, he was actually alright.
You got to
pass.
Going
forward, he wasn't great, but defensively, he did do a job.
Yeah, but he still has to pass. If you can't pass, it don't matter. Especially with a team.
Yeah, but half that game, loads of players are missing pass. Henderson, Barkley.
Not like.
I don't think that's an excuse though.
Barkley was awful.
Yeah, but you don't want to be like Barkley because I don't even know what he's doing in the bloody squad. To be honest.
Let's talk about that. How he's in number 10 role. Who do you start? Barkley, Mount, or Maddison?
Maddison.
100%.
What about Dele Alli?
Dele Alli is done.
Are we talking about people when they're fit, or we want
fully fit team?
James Maddison.
I don't know.
I don't feel Dele Alli's shown enough. Maybe a year or two ago, but not now.
I'd have Dele Alli or Maddison. I wouldn't have Mount. And who's the other one?
Barkley.
Oh, mate.
Definitely. Barkley's out of the conversation.
Yeah. Barkley did well, to be fair. He's doing well at international break, but for Chelsea, he's just not providing enough.
I thought this break he wasn't that good, but I remember the game against Spain, was it? I think it was that game. That game he was very, very good. But
and then
this international he's not been. Yeah, this international he's not been very good.
Yeah, I don't think Barkley's the one.
I think top 3 picks himself.
Yeah, I don't think it does because obviously Kane's up front. We can agree on that.
Yeah.
For wingers, you do have a couple options now. You've got Sterling, Rashford, Sancho, and...
Don't put Rashford, I'm sorry, don't put Rashford in the same bracket as bloody
Sterling and Sancho pick themselves here. If anything, the only question is, do you pick Rashford or Kane? And that's only like tactically if you want the pace of Rashford. Or...
No.
Yeah.
You debate whether you play Kane. He's probably your main person on the team sheet. Him and Sterling.
It depends on who you're playing. Like,
not really.
If you're gonna counter attack, you don't want Kane.
No, you do.
Trying to lead your counters.
So you're saying if we come up in a game, like say in the World Cup or Euros, and Kane's on the bench and Rashford's starting, you're going to be happy?
Depends who it is.
No, my God,
I'm sorry.
That's bad.
I think Rashford had a really good second half against Bulgaria. Like, he's really he's pressing forward. He's being direct. Like, it's what you want to see.
I don't know his position.
I don't think he belongs on the wings. Sancho
I'm so confused.
He's a striker, 100%.
Yeah, but some people say he's a winger.
He's not.
He's a winger. He's not a striker.
He's a striker.
No.
See?
He's a striker who does a job out wide.
See what I mean, mate? I don't understand if he's a winger or a striker. People say he's a striker. People say he's a winger. They can't.
Honestly, I used to think he was a striker, but he's a winger.
Nah, he's never a winger.
Well, he's never getting in over Kane anyway. I mean,
if he could finish, he'd be world class.
Yeah, I think as a striker, it's not really a good thing.
That's the only problem with him.
Sancho, first goals for England.
Yeah,
Sancho is actually insane.
We got 4 games, 2 goals.
Yeah, I mean, second half wasn't great. I think that England just wanted to sit back a bit and just control the game a bit more. But Sterling missed a couple of chances. I mean, you do as a fan. Obviously, it's a bit frustrating seeing 5 goals in the first half, then 9 in the second against that caliber of team.
But
I mean, that makes it even worse. But top of the table, I think 4 wins out of 4 now.
Yeah,
and then
the record. No, in qualifiers for 10 years.
We always qualifiers, though.
Yeah. Qualifiers don't really seem to be a problem.
Have we lost a qualifiers game in a while?
No,
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, it doesn't mean anything because
I swear we nearly lost one to Scotland, and then Kane done an equaliser late on.
Yeah,
I remember that one.
That would have been bad if we lost to them. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We hate them.
They would not stop talking crap on it.
Yeah, we hate them.
Belgium.
And then elsewhere in the qualifiers and just international friendlies, we saw Holland beat Germany 4-2.
Again.
Netherlands I think it was quite a comfortable win in my opinion.
It's their striker. They have a good striker.
Ryan Babel.
Listen, you know who I'm on about.
I mean,
the pie.
Yeah.
Germany are just going through that stage where the old players are drifting out and then the young players are coming through.
But those young players are not as good as those old players. That Germany
Some
team
of them are.
Future.
Like who?
Havertz is a baller.
Who?
Kai Havertz.
Did he start?
He played in the last game against what do you call it? Northern Ireland. He came as a sub, but he was impressive when he came on.
Yeah, he is a baller, but he don't get a start.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just the manager that he doesn't. That's the reason it might be the guy at the World Cup so early.
Like,
on.
that
doesn't like to change.
Don't tell me that manager's still there.
Yeah, he is.
I swear we mentioned about this a long time.
Still.
Yeah,
I swear we literally talked about this. One of the first episodes we ever done of this.
I think we did.
Picks his nose to eat it.
I mean, it seems like Netherlands are looking very comfortable in that group, and then elsewhere, France, Kingsley Coman was probably their star player this international break, scoring a couple of goals in both their games against Albania and I want to say Moldova. Might be Andorra, not sure. Who do you think is, right now, like looking at other teams, is England's biggest competition at the Euros?
Belgium. They look so
England's
strong.
Biggest.
Belgium or France?
Belgium looks so strong. Belgium, France.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the Scotland game and they look so comfortable at the back. I mean, De Bruyne just
Scotland.
3 assists. Yeah, Scotland looks so good at the back. I mean, but Belgium do have this what's the word? Reputation, I guess, for performing.
Not
performing like to their expectations in these great big tournaments.
Yeah.
I think now they've got a few under their belts. I think the Euros they need to step up, and I think they will.
Yeah. I feel like
if everyone stays fit, De Bruyne stays fit, everyone stays fit, then they're gonna have.
Yeah, because this break they didn't have Hazard, but I think this is the last one for some of them, like Hazard, Alderweireld. I think De Bruyne might have one more in him, but
Vertonghen.
Yeah, Vertonghen as well.
Yeah.
So it is make or break for them right now.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah.
But well, Premier League returning this week, and then Champions League the week after as well. Well, next week.
And the Europa League.
Champions League.
Europa League, mate. That's where it's at. Trust me.
Trust me.
You're missing out.
I'm the only one, innit?
This is Europa League chat now.
You're missing out.
Okay. Where's the Champions League chat then? I need Jay. He should be in it.
Yeah. Well, we'll start off with something about the Europa League team, United. This week, Dortmund's sporting director came out and said that Jadon Sancho actually met with United's representatives, his agent, in their summer transfer window. So is that a deal that you guys would like to have either in January or in the summer?
100%. It needs to happen. It won't happen in January, but in the summer it needs to happen, because obviously I believe what happened was he was interested in coming, but as soon as we didn't get Champions League, he was like, I can stay at Dortmund another year, progress, and see what happens next year. And if we get Champions League, and if we pay the right money, I believe he will come to us.
I feel like that's why we didn't sign a right winger as well this summer.
Yeah, that's also what I had in mind. But then another.
But then you got to make sure you get in Champions League then.
Yeah,
exactly.
But another 4.
That makes it harder.
But now we've got 2 ways of getting in it.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got the Europa League and also the top 4.
Yeah, that's what we did last year, but you know how that ended. Sticking with Champions League team, Premier League clubs are having a meeting tomorrow about some certain things. One of them being this Champions League new proposal of, instead of 8 groups of 4 groups of 8. Is it just as bad as it sounds, really?
Yes.
Yeah, it's for money.
Yeah, it's worse than it sounds.
I mean, I generally can't see any club approving of this, because it doesn't fit anyone's fixture list. And to get the games done, as Ali said, you have to, because there still have to be a last 16, quarterfinal, semi-final like that. And then to get the whole group, there have to be 14 group games, home and away, for each team. So adding all those fixtures in it seems impossible at this moment.
It's pretty much impossible, yeah. It is.
Yeah.
Especially isn't this year the winter break?
Yeah. Ours is a bit different to others. Others normally have a couple of weeks off, no one plays, but ours 5 games, 10 teams play in 1 week, while the other 10 rest, and then the following week the 10 who rested play and the other 10 get rested. So there'll still be football each week, but just half of the games.
Yeah.
If anything, that works out better, because the fans still get their football.
Yeah. Rather than
I still think it's stupid.
I mean, yeah, I don't understand it, because the whole reason of it was, it's not helping our players, we're not getting further enough in tournaments, but that clearly isn't the case. Proven the last tournament.
Well, I don't know if the last tournament counts.
And if anything, it makes it worse having international break, winter break, because a team say in La Liga, they have 2 weeks of no football. They have to make those games up later on in the season before the actual major tournaments. So I think their players going to be even more tired rather than our players. So,
that's a very good point.
I'm not too sure what the reasoning behind it is, but it has happened.
Tell that to the UEFA and the Premier League. They hear that.
Yeah, maybe one day. But the other thing that they will be discussing is the summer transfer window. Obviously, we in England ended August 8th, I want to say, the day before Premier League started, whereas the La Liga, Serie A, Liga, and they all ended at September 1st or 2nd, I think. And I believe the Premier League teams want to join them in delaying the end of the window, so that, it just makes more sense, I think, rather than
it was a rubbish
they can't buy
decision to change it anyway.
Yeah, it was a stupid decision.
Stupid.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense to change it if no one else was changing it. If everyone else changed it before their season started as well, it would make sense. But to be the only league who's not allowed to buy players for the rest of August,
yeah, it makes a
still can sell. Yeah, and we saw how effective teams like Tottenham as well, I think.
Yeah.
So do you guys think it should just move back to how it was before?
It's either we move back or everyone comes with.
Yeah.
And then no one's going to do that, so we're going to have to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I saw this on Instagram. Some contracts are running up soon. So Hudson-Odoi finishes his contract. Apparently he has called a report to sign a new contract, but right now his ends at the end of the season. Christian Eriksen's ends at the end of the season. De Gea is still yet to sign, and so is Ryan Fraser. So if you guys could sign one of them for your club, who would it be?
Eriksen.
De Gea.
Okay.
Yeah, re-sign David De Gea.
Okay, obviously if they didn't play for your team.
Oh, if they didn't play for a team.
Eriksen.
Yeah, Eriksen.
De Gea. Wait, let's just switch.
Just swap deal.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah.
We need a creative midfielder.
Yeah, you wouldn't go to a team though.
That's not what he's asking, though, is it, Tom?
But he wouldn't go to you though, would he?
That's not what he's asking, though, is it?
Would he go to you though? Anyway, we're getting Dybala swap deal, so it don't really matter.
No, you're not. I'll make sure that doesn't happen.
I will not be surprised if we get Dybala. Not from Eriksen, but I honestly think we're going to get Dybala.
I can't wait.
Actually make sure that
Dybala are both Argentinian.
No, we'll see.
No, you got Lo Celso. Be happy with that.
Yeah. He's a very good player, but he got bloody injured. That's a joke.
He's in Ndombele injured as well.
Nice. He'll be back for the weekend.
Fair enough. I mean, looking at the weekend's fixtures, Arsenal, Watford. Who do you think will win in that?
You'll lose. Arsenal lose.
Is that Watford?
Watford just sacked their manager.
Arsenal.
Watford just sacked their manager.
Yeah, they bought Javi Garcia back.
That will. I don't know.
They sold him and they bought Kiko Sanchez Torres back. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it home or away?
We're away.
Yeah.
Oh, Watford are winning that.
No, I wouldn't say they're winning, but I think that'll be a tough game. That'll be a
I reckon they'll get something out of it. Or at least push Arsenal.
Yeah.
Because they need a win.
Yeah, and the atmosphere will be good.
Yeah, the atmosphere is always good when you get a new manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Spurs Palace at Spurs. What do you think? I think Palace could cause an upset there.
Well, you bloody better not, because I'm going.
No.
I hope Palace win then.
Oh, cheers, Junaid. Appreciate
it.
Spurs will win all day. Up the Eds, come on.
Don't say Eds, Jack.
Yeah, no, Jack, come on, Jack. You're better than that.
Sorry.
Then we've got United, I want to say...
Leicester.
United winning that.
Leicester, yeah.
That's a tough game. They're 3 points ahead of us. We have to win.
Yeah, it's a tough game, but you have to win. United can't lose that.
I mean, if you lose...
There'll be serious pressure.
Is it ready to... Are you guys ready to sack him?
No.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to be real, yeah? You guys are still living off that PSG win with Oli.
Nah. Honestly, even if we lose...
You've won 3 games since then.
That hasn't been Oli's fault.
No, listen, any other manager in the league would have got sacked for that. But you guys are holding on to him for the PSG win.
That's why all the other clubs don't have 20 titles.
Oh, stop living on the past.
That's 21 incoming.
Yeah, maybe in a couple of years.
Dan James number 21.
Didn't say when, I just said incoming.
Nah, Dan James is going to bring 21.
But why are you guys holding on to Oli so much? Because it's true, I think any other club would have sacked him by now.
Because who are we going to get instead?
There's loads out there. Rafa Benitez.
Yeah, he's better than Oli.
At United.
What's wrong with that? He'll go to United.
The problem's not the manager. The problem is the culture, and the manager's trying to change the culture.
No, I'm sorry. It is the manager. He's not experienced enough.
Not.
Was Jose not experienced enough?
What has he done?
Was Van Gaal not experienced enough?
Jose was experienced enough because he didn't have
He wasn't
exactly.
backed.
Jose was back.
Jose was backed.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
First 2 seasons he was backed, and even in the second season, it seemed like he did good coming second, right? But
no,
the only reason he did that was it was very good. But the only reason he did that was David De Gea.
Yeah, but
since Fergie's left, what manager's been backed?
Yeah.
Moise.
If anything, our problem was sacking David Moyes.
Why change it?
But look at the results. The results on
exactly
good.
Yeah,
that's what matters.
Time.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna change manager. They're gonna get transferred. They're gonna buy a few players, not get the players they want. It's gonna happen again. So
exactly. You got to back the manager.
So they need to stick with a manager. We need to stick with a manager now.
Let's at least give him 3 years.
Yeah, but I'd rather stick with someone that's actually had experience.
No.
Yeah.
We've had
something
6 years.
To go off of.
We've had 6 years of shit. So we need to start again. Start back from what we were doing when we were winning stuff.
With a good manager.
Yeah, we have a good manager.
You don't know if he's going to be a good manager or not.
Yeah, but the only way you know he's gonna you can go off something is from past experiences that they've had. He's done nothing.
Okay, that's why you need to give him a chance.
Yeah.
Has he not already had a chance? Yeah.
He's had half a season.
I mean,
he hasn't. Yeah,
he's had
barely.
half a season.
But in that half season, he had a chance to get top 4, chance to progress in Champions League. Fair enough, you got knocked out.
And did he not catch up an insane amount?
Yeah,
of points
but then he bottled it.
Get let down.
And then he bottled it.
He didn't.
If it wasn't for De Gea, we would have gotten top 4.
It was the players.
Individual mistakes. If it wasn't for the individual mistakes, we would have been top 4.
Well, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I just can't see his tactics working.
Saves De Gea should have made. No, but it's true.
Tackles your defender should have made.
Yeah, exactly. But it's
not
like
after those 3 months, what players played good? But when Oli came in December, others did very well. After that, what players played good?
Yeah, but that's still got to be down to him as well.
No,
it can't only be on the players.
It's something called man management.
Do you not know? Have you not seen how bad Mourinho's fitness, the players' fitness, was under Mourinho?
Right.
That's what Ollie's been working on this season. They've already been running more.
So he's improved fitness.
To get in. No, I'm not saying this season. I'm not understanding this season, but obviously he was trying to get his.
It takes time.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is I understand what you're saying. I just feel like you're blaming the players on their own too much. He's got to take some blame. He has to take some blame.
No, but if you look at the games this season,
has to take blame when you lose.
So,
there are only a few situations in which Ollie's been questionable. For example, going all out against Palace.
Yeah, and his changes. He's got bad man.
Why is it Ollie's fault, not Mourinho's? Why is it not Ollie's fault, but it was Mourinho's? Is it not the same situation?
No, but it is the same situation. The difference is
Mourinho game blamed and not Ollie.
The difference is that back in Mourinho's time, I would have backed him, right? As in, I was still calling for him to stay and give him chance. But once we've sacked him, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like you are just hating on the play he done.
No, you've got to understand. As Man United fans,
you try watching Phil Jones every single week.
My friend, I watch Sebastian Scolacci play every week.
Or Mustafi.
Exactly, Mustafi.
Or Xhaka.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, but there's a difference though. You've at least got an attack to look forward to. We didn't even have that.
What about Daniel James? Next Ryan Giggs.
Except Dan James, the next Ryan Giggs, is bringing glory back to United, number 21.
All right. We're moving on from United. Chelsea away to Wolves. How do we see that one going?
Wolves.
I feel like that's such an unpredictable game. But Wolves have been crap.
Emerson has been injured, I believe.
We drew to them, but
Wolves have been crap, and then Chelsea, I have no confidence in them whatsoever.
Obviously, Wolves have their first Europa League game on Thursday as well, a group stage game.
No, I reckon
Yeah.
Wolves will get something from the game.
They
Or at
always
least
take
push
the
Chelsea
big-
hard.
The big six,
Yeah. It's a tough place to go.
because they just
What?
sit back.
And Chelsea aren't very reliable at the moment.
It's not very good, but to be honest. I mean,
They're not bad
Only-
attacking wise. They're just defensively.
they're not good attacking wise, let's be honest.
I
Mason
think
Mount's
that'll be
the
a
only
draw.
good player.
Mason Mount, Tammy Abraham, they've got flashes.
Abraham's, I don't know, I'm not convinced by him yet. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know if
neither
he's got the
am I.
goals
I
against
want to
Norwich
see a
and
bit more
Sheffield or whatever.
first.
Yeah, I want to see a bit more first.
Yeah, I'm not overly convinced by Chelsea's attack. Pulisic, like, he's running down the wing but not doing much.
Put it
Overrated.
this way, he's not replacing Hazard, as a lot of people would say.
Well,
Like
no,
Jay
yeah,
was
at
going,
least.
Jay was going on about, we got him in next season. Yeah, he's nowhere near him. Nowhere near.
I
He
mean,
didn't get to
yeah,
the
Hazard.
Premier.
Hazard's one of the best wingers in the world, but you got to give him time, I guess.
Yeah, he's still young, isn't he? So
Yeah, he's at
Yeah.
20, so
He's younger than Dan James.
yeah. The,
I think they're both
July
21.
or maybe now, I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Then always got Liverpool against Newcastle. Is it just a walkthrough for
Liverpool.
Liverpool?
Liverpool are just, yeah.
yeah, Liverpool.
At the moment.
Fair enough, yeah. I mean, I believe
Yeah.
Liverpool are the only team to have a 100% record still after they beat us.
No, they have
Yeah.
a 100% win record. They don't have a 100% record, though. Not the only team with 100%
Who else?
record. Star have a 100% record.
Who?
And
Nah, Leicester drew against Chelsea.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
As
have
in
it-
undefeated.
Yeah, it's still 100% undefeated.
Oh, yeah.
Will then Man
Liverpool are the
City
only team
do
with
as
a
well?
100% win.
Yeah, Man City
100% win.
do as well
Man
still.
City, Leicester, and Liverpool are the only team
Shut
with
this guy up, bro.
100%.
Speaking facts.
Exactly.
Then fancy football, obviously, we missed it last week.
Am I still top?
I believe you
Yeah,
are. But I believe I got the highest points by far, like last time round.
Had a poor week.
You must have had a
Yeah.
shit team then, Joel.
With Charleston and Tielemans, wow. They turned
Yeah,
up.
Richarlison, Tielemans, and Aubameyang captain as well. And then Lacazette obviously scored against Spurs as well.
Why are you bringing that up?
Because I wasn't here last week, I didn't even get to share my thoughts on it. But we'll leave it. Because if we do talk about that, it'll be another 15 minutes.
Make it 30.
And then, lastly, we saw the FIFA World XI whatever nominations. No Aubameyang. I want to talk about that.
Wait, what were we on about?
Who else made it?
So I'll name the forwards in the FIFA Pro World XI nominations for like
Yeah.
their team of the year, basically. There's Aguero, Benzema, Firmino, Griezmann, Kane, Lewandowski, Mane, Mbappe, Messi, Neymar, Ronaldo, Salah, Son, Sterling, Suarez.
What are you complaining at?
Yeah, I don't see
Aubameyang
where
should be
Aubameyang's better than. The
Right,
only
who
one I'd
did-
say is
who did you
maybe
take
over
out?
Right.
Son.
He had a better season than Suarez.
Okay, yeah,
Joint
take
top
him
scorer.
out. Take
Joint
him
top
out.
scorer, so more goals than Aguero and Kane.
Yeah.
Oh, don't even bring
No,
Kane's
yeah,
name
you
into
can't.
it.
No, I'm sorry. If it's a forward, what do you want him to do? Tell me, what do you want him to do?
Actually, I think he's done more than Kane has.
Can I just say I agree with you with Suarez. I don't know. I actually don't think Suarez is world class anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
Nah, he's
I've-
still.
No, I think he's gone off the because I've watched him play against us twice last year, and he was just nowhere to be seen. He just
That's
don't
because
get
Tottenham are the
involved.
best team in the world.
Thank you.
That's why.
We did get
That's
well.
alright.
Second. Don't, Jay.
wait, there was one thing I forgot to mention. Obviously, FIFA 20 coming soon. Ratings were released. Messi is the highest rated player. I think we can all agree on that. Due
Yep.
to the
Deserved,
season he had.
finally.
Gareth Bale getting downgraded to 85 rated from
You've
88.
seen his stats though; they're still like really
Yeah.
sick.
Have
And
all
then-
the players' ratings come out?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you
no.
got one of the
Uh,
biggest downgrades I saw was like Nemanja Matic. I think it's 86 to 81
Yeah.
now. That was huge. And then
Yeah. What about
James
Sanchez?
Rodriguez.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Sanchez is bad as well.
Sanchez,
Then-
87 to 82.
Yeah, and James Rodriguez's pace went down to 55.
55. Yeah.
That
Have you
was-
seen his other stats
yeah.
though? They look good.
Yeah, they're still pretty good, but without pace. I mean,
It just shows you pace ain't going to be a massive thing like it normally is. I
Yeah.
think they're slowing it down a bit, but that's just taking
Yeah,
it too
they've
far.
taken a lot of players' pace
Maybe
off.
when it comes out, we can do a little FIFA 20 tournament.
You know, I'd win.
maybe relegation battle pro clubs. Who knows? Who knows?
Say night, and we'll do it after the show right now.
Oh, listen, you don't want this smoke from our team, but
Yeah, you actually don't.
Okay, then.
maybe
Yeah.
we'll record some, maybe. But
Maybe.
yeah,
If you're lucky.
I just
Yeah,
find it
if we're
shocking how
lucky.
Bale's rated higher than Dan James.
Oh, here we go
Okay,
again,
come on,
bruv. Oh
come
my
on.
god. You lot
Come
need to
on,
chill
Phil.
out with Daniel James, yeah?
Yeah,
He's the next Gareth Bale.
Don't
he
get me
scored
wrong.
a nice goal in the actual break in the
Yeah,
last game.
it looks like he's got a shot in him, I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
Where's
I don't
Dan
want to admit
James
it, but
on
he's
God's
looking good. Listen, if Aubameyang's not there, he shouldn't be there. Let's be honest.
I don't know, they're on the same level, I'd say.
Oh, okay, relax. Mate. Aubameyang said you lot are apart.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. When he was terrible on the wing.
All right.
Oh, listen.
Nah,
listen,
don't get me
listen,
started, bruv.
Oh, Hazard didn't get nominated as well. Forgot to say that, but
Yeah,
no,
but
he's
what
midfielders.
did he do?
He did pretty
Got
well
like
for Chelsea.
20 goals and assists.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, he's a midfielder, isn't it? He's not a forward. I'm sorry, I just
Yeah.
hate Chelsea.
Yeah, fair enough. I respect that. All right, that's it for this week. Maybe we'll get pro clubs, maybe you won't. But yeah, football. Well, next week we might have a little bit of Champions League action to talk about as well if we record on the Wednesday. But yeah, that's it for this week. Have a nice.
I think it's time to talk. I think it's time we sit down and just say what's going on. I think we should say everything that's right.